Hi, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday Wisdom. I'm Melissa Peshka with Essential Life Mastery Coaching and Healing. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today, I wanted to talk to you about Transitional March. I like to think of the month of March as a transitional month. It has so many awarenesses, colorectal cancer awareness, Women's History Month. I think I saw a couple of other ones too, maybe even Ice Cream Month. I don't know. They have a month for everything. So, but again, like I said, I like to think of March as a transitional month. So I come from up north where we had winters. March was always that iffy month. It could be really snowy or it could start to become very nice. I mean, I remember a 75-degree day on March 17th. So it could go either way. But I do know that it is kind of like that transitional month where you might get a lot of snow or you might not get a lot of snow. You could have flowers bloom. I know some of the, oh God, what are those purple flowers? I can't remember what the name of them are, but some flowers would peek through the snow, daffodils. So it's a transition. We're coming out of the cooler temps, coming out of the depending where you live. I mean, I'm in Florida now, so it's been beautiful. But, March is sometimes like, it's very dreary and with the snow and it's dirty and muddy and, the trees are bare. So either you have snow cover or you're starting to see some grass. It's a transition. By the end of March, the flowers are starting to bloom. You start to see some buds on the trees of new growth. You maybe see the grass, and it's pretty green because it's been so fertilized and watered all winter. Um, that all signifies new growth. So that's why I like to think of March as a transitional month. So new growth is coming. We're coming out of the darkened and emerging into a new life, into new growth. As humans, we tend to retreat in winter, especially in the colder regions. We tend to just kind of stay inside and cuddle up and curl up. Unless you're a winter bird, you love the snow, you love skiing, whatever, then have at it. More power to you. I was always a bear in hibernation in the winter, so yeah, I never liked it. But again, then we come up and March is kind of like, okay, now next we have April, then we have May, and now we know summer is coming. I lived for summer. So that to me, like I said, that's what makes March seem like a transitional month. So with this new month, okay, you can transform. What can you transform? It has been a year that we've been dealing with this COVID thing. And, we're still moving through it. We're not done yet. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel with the vaccine and everything like that. So things are getting better. We're still moving through it. We transformed last March, into more awareness and change. Things shut down, our lives kind of topsy-turvied. It was a huge transformation for a lot of people, and a lot of times without their consent. And we all, I think, became more aware in this past year. So from March to March, a transitional month. We transitioned into a really confusing, for some, horrible time. And now we're kind of coming to the end. And so, what can we do now with March? We all know we can begin to transform our lives with this newfound knowledge and make better choices, see clearer what we need, what we don't need, what we want, what we don't want, what we have, what we don't have. So many of us have learned to live without things, the extras, because either money was tight or you just couldn't go. Down here in Florida, our restaurants pretty much, kind of stayed open. And once we were able to open up, that we can eat outside, it's not that bad. But for regions that have the cooler temps, I really feel for those businesses that could not open, that can't have outdoor dining. Who wants to sit and freeze, in 20-degree weather and have dinner? Nobody. So I feel really bad. My heart goes out to all those business owners that might have lost their businesses. Um, Please, by all means, go out to dinner as soon as you can in the warmer weather to support those people. I know I, for one, when I go up north in the summer, I'm gonna try to support as much as I can. So again, we have this newfound knowledge. We can make better choices. We can make March this transitional month. What would we do for ourselves? Last week's video was all about deciding to change. So, you've looked at your life, you've analyzed it, you've saw that things weren't working or something, one particular thing, and you're deciding to make that change. So, what better time than now? It's a transformational month. So make March your transformational month and set a goal maybe by summer. Things are going to be different for you. You are going to make that change. You are going to put that plan into action. You are going to set your goal. You are going to set that up so that you can be successful. And that is the way to be successful, is to set a plan and have an end result. What can you do? I would love to hear in the comments, what could you do to transform your life for the better? Um, get over some hurdles, okay? I would love to have you leave me the comments, what your thoughts are as far as what you can transform for this month of March. I encourage you all to like my page, and go to my website for a free download of 10 mantras for healing. And I can't wait to talk to you guys again. And if you ever need anything, please feel free to reach out. I wish you all a blessed day, and thanks for watching. Take care.